Hello everyone and welcome back to the Doctor's Garage here on YouTube. So today is a bit of a different video, but it's going to be a good one because I'm going to be talking through my top Christmas gift ideas for yourself as a Land Rover lover or someone you know, or essentially to give this video or this list that's below this video to someone who's buying you presents, because I think these are the best gifts you could possibly get this Christmas. Now this list is made up of a few things. It's stuff for your Defender, of course, but it's also things that help you work on your Defender. So over the last year, if you followed me here on the channel, you'll know that I do a little bit of stuff for my Defender, a bit mechanical, trying to work on it a bit more, even though I'm not a professional at all. And these are the things that I've bought that I've found really, really useful. So every item that's on this list I own, I've used, and I think for me, it's something I used more than I thought I would use. So hopefully it helps you out and hopefully forms a good basis for some Christmas gift ideas. Now, before we begin this list, let's talk about something you can get for free by entering the Doctor's giveaway in the link below this video. Essentially, every single month, I'm giving away something for your Defender, and we're starting things off with a part from Optimil. This is the billet aluminium fuel cap, something that anybody with a Defender would want. All you have to do is put your name, your email in, and I'll be giving away something every single month. And essentially, the concept is anything I earn off my YouTube channel, I buy something that I've got on my Defender, that I would like on my Defender, and give it to one of you guys that are watching this channel. So go ahead and check that out. Click the Doctor's giveaway in the link below. So let's get started with the list today. And let's start with item number 1, which is something to clean your Defender with, or any other car that you might have. And for me, I have used traditionally sponge, some kind of car wash, rub it around the car. But I found that sometimes you can get grit and stones in it and it can damage your car. And so for me, I actually use a snow foam gun now, and I prefer, or I do own, the Polar Blaster from Autoglim. And this is a great gift because it comes complete, really well made bit of kit. It's the one I've got, and it also comes with a box of 3 different snow foam products for you to try, from like a pre-wash, like a deep wash, like a finisher. And I really like that. I think it's a really, really good product because the car's very dirty. The snow foam is great because it just melts away the dirt, but also it takes the effort out of cleaning your car too. You can simply plug it in, spray the car down, leave it to just melt that dirt away on your car, and then in some cases, if it's not that dirty, you can simply jet wash the car off and it gets rid of all the grime and all the dirt. So for me, a snow foam gun has been a great thing I've bought in the last year and would make a great Christmas gift idea. So snow foam gun with the kit, I put the link to the one I've got below this video so you can click straight through to it. And that would be number 1. Second would be something to work on your Defender with, or work on any bike, car that you might have, and that is a heater. So in the last few weeks, as you live in the UK, you'll know it's been really, really cold, and having an electric heater that doesn't use too much power, but also is light, portable, maneuverable, is really important. So I have gone for the one from Clark, from Machine Mart. And it's quite a big red unit. It's very light, it's very portable, and it actually has a fan in it that blows hot air out. And it's quite low cost to run and makes a huge difference in your garage, in your workshop, or just when you're stood near your car working on it outside, having that blown on you makes a massive difference. So the Clark electric heater is the one I recommend, and it's the exact same spec as the one I've got in the description below this video. So that is number 2 for working on your Defender. Now, carrying on with that theme of working on your cars, working in your garage, let's talk about stuff you actually work with. So the first thing I would say is a good pair of gloves. Great stocking filler, great small present this Christmas. And the pair of gloves that I prefer to use are a pair called Mechanics. I really like the Mechanics range of gloves because they're protective, but they're also soft enough to be able to actually feel stuff and use your hands for undoing those nuts and things underneath the Defender. And they're good because they have really good dexterity. You can feel stuff very, very well. And I actually got this idea for Mechanics gloves originally from my friend who owns a garage and is a professional mechanic. And these are the gloves they wear when they need to wear gloves. So for me, that's a pretty good seal of approval that these are the ones to wear. You can also obviously use latex or nitrile gloves, and they're okay, but they don't stop you damaging your hands that much when you're flying your hands underneath and getting metal filings in your finger. So for me, the Mechanics gloves are the best bet. I've had my pair for about 2 years now, and they've lasted really, really well. Interestingly, they're also the same brand that the military use. I think it's the American military use Mechanics gloves. Really good gloves generally. There's loads on the website, but the ones I use and the ones I prefer for working on my car are listed below. So with that in mind, thinking about working on your vehicle, the other thing is a torch. And I learnt this because when I started working on my car, I used to have a torch, had one of those LED things I used to sort of try and hold around where I was working on. But I went to a live tuning to have some work done on my Defender or my Discovery, I can't remember which one it was. And they had one of these magnetic flick round LED torches. And that was such a massive improvement in my ability to work on my car when it was just on the driveway. So an LED magnetic flick torch, I guess it would be called, has been something I've used a lot of, and they're brilliant because they're just lithium ion. You can just recharge them off a USB and they last for ages. So that would be my next thing that I've used loads of when I'm actually working on my car. Think about what you're going to wear when you're working on your car. Another great Christmas idea are overalls. So I have got a pair of overalls from Dickies. Dickies are well renowned in the kind of workplace space, and they make really, really good quality gear. And the Dickies overalls I've got, I really like. I think they work really well. They're very hard wearing. They're quite warm, and they just stop you getting covered in like liner guard and grease and all the other stuff when you're working on your Defender. Now they also, you can buy knee inserts for them, so pads that slide into the overalls themselves and give you knee protection, which is a massive help when you're kneeling around under your Defender. So definitely worthwhile adding on if you're buying the overalls, and definitely worthwhile doing. On the subject of clothing, the next Christmas gift idea, which is a whole world of Christmas gift ideas, is the Fatface Land Rover website. So Fatface, the British brand of clothing, have designed a whole range around Land Rover ownership in general, from series to Defenders, loads of branded stuff from like mugs to socks to t-shirts to hoodies, anything you could want. Really good place to get stocking fillers and things like that from. So that'd be my first clothing recommendation if you want something with a Land Rover on or Defender or whatever. Really cool graphics on that website. The other is a company that's much smaller than Fatface, but a friend owns it, and that's called Floyd & Company. And they make some really cool automotive-based gear. This is, in fact, a t-shirt from Floyd & Company that I've got on right now, and I'll put their link in the website below. These t-shirts are amazing, really, really soft to wear, very good, around the £30 mark. You can't really go wrong from a UK manufactured place. So for me, Floyd & Company is another good clothing brand to recommend and think about for Christmas gift ideas. And finally, parts for your Defender. There's loads of parts out there that I could recommend for a Defender. You just have to look through my previous videos here on YouTube. But a good few brands to start with for small gifts that you could give would be Optimal, would be my first recommendation. So they make loads of billet aluminium gear, from security hinges to the fuel cap, like I mentioned in the giveaway, even to just little doorknobs and stuff like that. Great gifts to give this Christmas. I would just say if you want any of those items, you probably want to order them soon, because Optimal regularly sell out, and I'm sure this time of year they've been very, very busy. Another brand, slightly bigger items, but again, some of the best items in the industry, is from a company called ORE 4x4. And ORE make the steering guards, the bumpers, the light units. So they do smaller items that you can have as well, like the headlights. Amazing quality stuff. Covered my Land Rover in ORE gear and absolutely love it. So that'd be my second recommendation, really, for when it comes to parts that you could put under a tree wrapped up. All the links are in the description below. Make sure you enter the Doctor's giveaway in the description. And I'll be interested to know what you think are some other ideas for Defender owners, Land Rover owners. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.